Hello, everybody. Welcome to the second episode of the Uncast. I am Buck, and I'm joined with Rex. Say hi, Rex.
Hello.
Anyways, this episode's going to be a bit longer because it's not the introduction episode, so it'll be around 45 minutes to an hour. We'll just see where we end off. Anyways, today's topic, video games.
Yes.
What do you think a good game to start off on would be?
Roblox.
Well, there's a lot of things you can say about Roblox that could just take up half of this episode.
Indeed.
Where would you like to start on this subject? We could start with old Roblox and a bunch of new stuff.
Let's go back to the beginning.
The beginning.
The good old days. The golden days.
The golden days. My favorite game to play in Roblox was Build to Survive Zombies back then. What about you?
Played a lot of Sharkbite.
Sharkbite? I don't think I've heard of that one.
You basically go on a boat, shoot a shark, and you win. And that's about it.
It's that easy, huh?
Yes.
Well, Build to Survive the Zombies was really, really fun. Just because I was a kid at the time and I had nothing better to do. You just build a bunch of stuff, meet a lot of cool people on there.
Yeah.
So, there was also some games that have been around for a long time. Like the Pizzeria one.
Oh, yes, I played that.
Everyone's played that. That
was very fun.
It was back, way back. That's one of the originals.
What about that, Survive Natural Disasters one?
That one is... Yeah, that one's really old.
I love that one.
Including, there's also one that's like a bunch of mini games that is built by the same people who made that, I think. That's also really old. They're still around, somehow, but...
There was another one that you play on towers, and you have to destroy the towers with opposite teams. That's one of my favorite ones of all time.
I don't remember the name of that one, but yes. That one is still around, just not popular.
I played it quite a bit a few years ago. I loved it.
There was a lot of games that were very unrestricted back then.
Indeed.
We don't want to talk about those unrestricted subjects because monetization, it would be pretty cool if I got popular here, which we'll find out. But monetization is a pretty big deal. I'm just glad they have that firewall for that stuff.
Yeah.
So, there's current events in Roblox too, and not looking too good for them.
What went on?
Oh, a bunch of stuff about Roblox and their creators doing some very questionable stuff with kids. If you catch my drift. Yeah, that.
Oh.
Moist Critical did a video on it, remember?
I don't know. I don't know if I've seen that yet.
Well, I recommend doing that because it's very informative. But, well, here's an example. The person who handles the social media of Roblox, like, their Twitter accounts and whatnot, runs a porn page.
Oh.
That he makes the videos and pictures himself. There's a problem with that.
Oh.
You can't really affiliate a porn page with basically a child's game.
I see the problem here.
Yeah, I'm glad you can see it. But, yeah, it's just, the current events right now in Roblox aren't looking too good.
Yeah, I hope everything turns out fine, I guess. Maybe they can... There's a lot of communities on that website.
Yeah, and of course, we are very late to this subject by like a month or two. So, I just thought we might as well talk about it since it's a video game. Well, more like a game website, but same business.
Mm.
And there's also the new Roblox, which correlates with the current events. It's debatable whether it's good or not.
There's some masterpieces, recent games, new masterpieces on Roblox. Most of them are just god-awful cash grab games, especially the obbies.
Oh, the obbies. I liked playing those, but yes, they're
They're-
repetitive and the same.
Good game I recommend playing is Kaiju Universe. It is a Godzilla simulator game. It is very well made, very highly detailed.
I haven't played it recently, so I can't suggest any games. I can't remember any. Though, one game that's been around also for a while is Murder Mystery.
Oh, I've played that, yeah.
Yeah, somebody who was on one of my online friends gave me like one of the rarest weapons you can have, like weapon skins, that's worth like $20, which it doesn't seem like a lot, but when you think about it, it's just a weapon skin in a Roblox game. It's pretty crazy. I still have it. I don't know why. I don't even care about the game.
At least it isn't TF2 economy.
Oh god. I've seen the TF2 economy. It's not the greatest, that's for sure. Now, I can't really touch on the Team Fortress 2 game much because I haven't played it much, so anything I say it wouldn't really matter too much because I don't really know. Though you've played it a bit, right?
Yeah.
Could you tell us a little bit about that?
It's a game that hasn't been updated for years, but still continues to be popular, I guess. I haven't played it in a while because my old account got wiped, I guess. Like, the progress got wiped. I had some, like, some very valuable items. I had, like, a rare hat or something, like a unusual hat. It's probably worth something. Had a lot of fun times with that game, though. I know that. It's very good times.
Now, what would you say is, like, the best class to use? Is it one of those instances where they're all good in their own ways?
Pretty much, yeah. A good class you could use to support your team, though, because people should be playing as a support class. Would probably be medic or everyone plays as spy. I guess medic. A lot more people need to play as medic. I know he's not fun to play, but you'd be probably really helping out your team by doing that. That's what I recommend doing.
Yeah, I played it for like 10 minutes, and I played as medic, and yeah, it was just as you said. It's not that fun, but there's a lack of them. That's true.
No team needs 5 snipers.
I don't know why people would think that's a smart move. But...
Half of them use aimbot, though, so...
Oh, that's nice. That's right. Speaking of aimbot, what about those Call of Duty games?
I haven't played much of those, actually.
I played a bit of them, and right now the new ones are just copy and pastes from the last one, just with a different name.
I think it's Warzone is getting a Godzilla vs. Kong collab.
I think they were planning on something like that, or they already did that, but I don't remember.
There's a trailer on it for YouTube right now. It looks pretty interesting. It's like Operation Monarch or something.
Well, either way, I don't know. So, I guess we'll find out if it's already out or if it's upcoming. Or it was just an idea and it never came to release. But...
Well, there's a trailer for it up like right now. It's very recent. It came out like 2 days ago, or probably 3 now. I don't know.
Oh, well, then it's probably upcoming. There are a lot of aggressive people in the Call of Duty community.
Oh god, yes.
And I feel like I don't need to explain that.
Early 2000s Call of Duty.
Early 2000s. It was either some dude screaming in his mic because he just did a terrible trick shot, or it's somebody screaming some very bad slang at somebody else. Although that doesn't really work with that person.
Yeah, I'm glad I wasn't allowed to have video games at that point. My parents would not let me go on video games or any internet stuff, and I can see why.
I don't
Call
know.
Call of Duty was a perfect example of that.
Especially Modern Warfare, the old one. That is very aggressive. But
Modern Warfare lobby, Black Ops lobby.
like
whatever.
recently, on my PlayStation, I replayed the remastered multiplayer for Modern Warfare. Yep, there's still people kicking around, screaming at each other. Well, something just fell down. We'll fix that later. Oh, what else are there for games? The old DS games. Those are pretty
Oh yeah, old DS games.
If I had my charger for my DS, I'd still be able to play it. But
I wish I still had my DS. I gave it away to someone on Halloween.
trick or treat, give me your DS. I want to play Animal Crossing.
Well, I just kind of gave it away to two kids that to a friend of my parents. They had two girls, so I just gave it to them, two young girls,
Oh, that was nice of you.
with a bunch of Mario stuff too.
Oh. Was this around the time that Super Mario Brothers 2 came out? Because I remember when that was released. That was pretty cool.
No, this was much later. This was like Super Mario Odyssey
Oh, this was not that long ago then.
area, yeah.
A year or two, or whenever the hell.
I think it was like a year or two after Super Mario Odyssey. Definitely when the Switch was hot.
Okay. Yeah, I remember I wanted a Switch, but you need to buy like 5 different things just to run it, so.
Yeah. Nintendo has not been nice recently.
Oh, I know. They're not really that nice.
They've been some meanies.
They've lost my respect anyways.
Yeah. The old DS games, though. Even if I don't like Nintendo, what they've been doing, Nintendo of America or Nintendo wherever, if I had a chance, I'd definitely play some old DS games, like the Monster Trucks ones. 'Cause that one's God among
Oh
God.
yeah, the Monster Jam something. I'd like to play the Lego Batman series, especially the first one. I had everything complete in that one. It's pretty cool.
Lego game I played on the DS a lot was Lego Jurassic World, because I'm a Jurassic Park World maniac. I got that before I played the console version. Let me tell you, it's a lot different.
Oh yeah.
So much more different. I played the console version, and then I looked at the DS version again, and I said, ugh, disgusting.
Imagine being that one person who thought it was a good investment to buy Uno on a console.
Why?
Yeah.
You could buy a pack for like less, or find a pack for free.
Exactly. Well, you probably have one in your drawer and you don't even know about it.
That's like buying Fortnite at the store.
Yeah, exactly. Except you don't get anything extra.
At least buying Fortnite at the store, you'd get something, like a special edition thing
You
with
get like
Uno.
a skin, but with Uno, you're just playing Uno.
Maybe you get like a special picture on a card or something. That's about
You're
it.
like, oh, you get this card that has a slightly different shade of blue in the left corner. That's basically like that. I mean, I don't know what else you would get for it. I mean, I guess you could play it by yourself, which is just sad, really.
Yeah. How do you play Uno by yourself?
Well, with buying it digitally, you can play with bots.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Technically by yourself, but really, it's kind of sad.
I used to play chess by myself on my school computer.
I was about to say, how the hell do you do that? But you mean on your school computer? Yeah. people
That
do
was
all the time.
terrible. They pretty much blocked all the games I could play because I just played them in class, and they're like, "No, you can't do that." So they just blocked all the games on my computer.
Yeah.
So I was forced to play chess by myself. Like, yeah, no, that's stupid. And then my dad bought me a phone.
The end.
Oh no, that was far from the end. I still use that in class sometimes now.
Dang. Oh, then the legend that everyone probably knows about, Cool Math Games. Some pretty terrible games, but it was around school time when you'd be playing them, so they were great games.
Papa's Burgeria.
Papa's Everything-ria.
That's a legend. That's a legend. I used to play like the old Flash games, like you ever played Feed Us?
Fetus?
No, Feed Us.
Oh, Feed Us. No, I've never.
It's basically a piranha game where you just go around and eat people. It's pretty fun. You get to upgrade your piranhas.
That's, that's very, interesting.
Very morbid though, so my teachers probably wouldn't have wanted me to play it. Then again, they didn't want you to play anything that was fun, so...
Well, they're teachers. What are you gonna do about it?
I think the only time... No, there were some fun games they'd let us play that were educational. Remember Sumdog?
Vaguely, but I don't...
I remember Sumdog so well. It was so fun. You got like your own avatar. And you'd play these awesome, fun games. Then they made it crappy because you had to pay to play some games. And
Oh,
stuff.
that's just downright criminal.
Yeah, that was good. There was a good good games. Then they had one called Prodigy.
I've never heard of that.
It's basically like Wizards 101. I remember playing that. That was a fun game. Till you had to pay to get to the next world. But you had to pay like $16 or something, $20. I forget. They had Prodigy. It was like Wizards 101, Pokemon, and I guess that's about it. I mean, you can customize your house, your character. That's about it. Or not about it, but you fought stuff. And you get like pets and crap. And...
Oh, you know what? Speaking of pets and crap, that reminded me of Club Penguin. I loved that game.
I've heard of that.
You've never played it?
I haven't played it. I think I've played it a few times, but it wasn't on my own device.
Well, I played it, and let me tell you, that was one of the funnest games I ever played.
Yeah, I missed out on a lot of awesome trends at that time because, you know, I wasn't allowed to go on the internet and play games by myself.
Club Penguin, I think they shut down, but they have some weird mobile game. I don't remember.
You know, there's a criminal investigation going on in Club Penguin?
Really?
Yeah, someone was using it for nefarious purposes.
Well, I don't know what those various purposes are, but...
I can't discuss them on here because this is a PG podcast. Let's just say it had something to do with manipulating minors.
Well, you could have just said that to begin with.
Yeah, it wasn't good. It wasn't good. Someone did an investigation on it. Hopefully the guy that used it badly is in jail.
Hopefully. Well, let's hope.
What other online games? Oh, Brain Pop.
I've never heard of that.
What?
Never heard of Brain Pop.
Oh, dude. They had like cool educational videos, and then they'd take you to a link, and it was like a game. They'd let you play games on there. Remember Constructosaurus? That was my favorite. And you get to make stupid looking dinosaurs and whatnot.
Yeah.
And fight other dinosaurs.
I've never heard of it, so...
Oh, man.
Then there's my favorite RPG survival game, Kahoot.
Yeah, we played tons of Kahoot. There were some times I've won, but those were few and far between.
Kahoot is pretty silly.
It's cutthroat, too.
Yeah, the aggressive music just makes you scared for what comes next.
Doom-like music.
Kind of like the Squid Game music.
Yeah.
But it's just Kahoot.
Now I'm imagining like a dubstep, rock and roll remix of Kahoot music. Dun, 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 dun.
Okay.
It's like Kahoot, but to the death.
Now my actual favorite RPG game, Fallout. All the Fallouts I like. Except for like the weird side Fallout games like Fallout Brotherhood of Steel and stuff like that. You've played Fallout 4.
And Fallout Shelter.
And Fallout Shelter. That's it so far, right?
Yeah, I like Fallout 4. I don't know what people... Well, I mean, I can understand some of their criticisms, but I don't think it's that bad of a game. I think Fallout 4 is a pretty decent game.
The only thing I don't like about Fallout 4 is how much stuff it gives you in the beginning. That's really it.
Yeah, it makes it too easy.
I mean, in Fallout 3, you leave the vault with a gun. That's it.
Is it a BB gun?
Well, I've got a BB gun and a 10mm pistol.
Oh.
That's literally all you leave with, and then you leave the vault in Fallout 4. You actually have a gun, but like, not even 10 minutes later, you have a suit of power armor and minigun.
Yeah, that seems a little silly to just give you that. I mean, I guess it's like a low-level suit of power armor, like a pretty crappy piece of power armor, but it's still pretty tough.
I guess the trade-off, to be fair, is that you require fusion cores now to even use your power armor. I guess that's a fair trade-off. But
They do have you fight a Deathclaw in the beginning, so your power armor's gonna get wrecked.
Your power armor does get wrecked, but I don't think it's that expensive to repair.
Yeah, definitely not.
I think it's like 4 steel for just normal pieces, and the chest piece requires some circuitry. That's really it.
Remember my my summary of Fallout 4? It's like Finding Nemo, but without water.
Finding Nemo, but without water.
Yep.
And just a couple of guns. Just a handful. A handful being the handful of God.
At least pretty small amount of weapons. Only like 25 weapons.
Yeah.
I don't know how many weapons are in that game, actually.
Well,
Different variants, I imagine.
well, if you don't count the modifications, then probably like over 30.
Yeah, that's quite a bit.
That's a fair amount. I like Fallout 76. A lot of people don't, but I do.
I think it's alright. From what I've seen, it looks fun.
The building is like the best. Compared to Fallout 4, the Fallout 76 building is way better. Because it's easier to snap and it's not all weird and wonky. I mean, it is kind of weird sometimes, but not as weird as Fallout 4.
A game I want to get, once I get my own gaming PC computer thingamajig, is The Isle.
The Isle?
The Isle is a dinosaur roleplay simulator game, sort of, minus the roleplay. You just kind of try and stay alive and not get eaten.
Oh.
It's pretty hardcore, especially when people gang up on you with certain dinosaurs. Like, if you're playing like a small herbivore and there's like a pack of medium-sized theropods, yeah, it doesn't become fun. It just kind of becomes you dying.
That's nice.
Those that don't know, theropods are the meat-eater dinosaurs.
So, they're carnivorous.
Yes.
Nice. Nice.
I've seen a lot of videos on that game, and I've seen just how unfair it can be.
Oh, look at that. We're 23 minutes in. We're approaching the halfway point. I think when it reaches 30, we should take a quick break and continue after that short break. But we're not at that point yet, so.
All right, sounds good to me.
So.
What about Jurassic World Dominion?
I've heard you talk about it, but I don't know about it, really.
It looks amazing. I am excited for it. Have you seen the second trailer that just came out today?
No.
It looks action-packed.
Action-packed.
Not gonna spoil it for you, but maybe I will go to see it in theaters on my birthday, probably.
Alright. Okay, so that's a movie. Okay. We are running out of ideas for games, so how about we do this? Let's transition to shows, movies, stuff like that. I think that's a good idea. What do you think?
Yeah.
Alrighty then. I saw that you started watching Trailer Park Boys.
Yeah, I got to the first episode, but then Netflix just kind of stopped working right before the second episode.
That's a shame.
I managed to eat my way through 2 bowls of popcorn before that.
Wow, that just shows how good Trailer Park Boys is.
Well, I was eating the second bowl as the Netflix broke down, so I just kind of sat there for 15, 20 minutes waiting for Netflix to come back on while eating popcorn quietly.
Well, anyways, I just think my favorite show is Trailer Park Boys, just because how funny it is sometimes.
Been meaning to watch some things on there, on Netflix. I haven't opened Netflix in months. I was gonna watch Godzilla Singular Point, some point. I don't know when. There's a lot of stuff I want to watch on there. We've watched some stuff on there. You and I have before, but
I think so, yeah.
watched an anime. We watched Kill la Kill.
That was funny to make fun of.
That was. We just kind of sat there and commentated on it. Like satire commentary.
It was hilarious.
It was funny. I'm thinking about watching it again, honestly. Because that was just fun. We're watching, what about a high school gambling thing?
I found that one interesting, but it was also funny to make fun of.
Except when that girl bit her fingernails off.
That was a bit crazy.
That was grotesque. That made me cringe.
Made you cringe real hard.
It was icky.
Real icky.
Yeah, but it's kind of weird. Someone's main character pretty much just gets turned on by taking high risks, big risks.
Well, everyone has their reasons. I don't want to delve into theirs.
Pretty much a thing. Yep. I don't know. For some reason, I can never finish anime.
I don't really usually start watching anime. I've finished one, and that was...
I've only finished 2, and the second one I finished was with you.
Well, I finished... Oh, so that actually 2. Sword Art Online... No, actually, technically I finished like 4. Sword Art Online, Sword Art Online 2, then some weird off Sword Art Online.
I've finished Dragon Maid by myself, Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. That was pretty fun. It's weird, but it was fun. Somehow I managed to finish that. I actually watched that all on YouTube. With like, you know how... It's kind of like what they do with Family Guy on YouTube. It's just random zoom... I don't know if it had zoom-ins and cuts in it, but... I think there was just someone in the corner just doing stuff, you know, so the bot doesn't flag it as copyright. So basically I watched my first anime on YouTube. Just pirated off of YouTube. Or on YouTube by someone else. I didn't pirate it myself because I don't know how to do that.
That's nice.
Second one I watched officially on Netflix with you.
Woohoo!
I've tried watching other ones on my own, ones that are even crazier, because I know I like crazy stuff, and my attention turns towards crazy, wacky things. I just can't finish it. I can't. I don't know why. I just can't finish it.
It's probably just not that interesting later on in the show.
Oh no, it gets more interesting. Trust me. I just can't do it. Like, yeah, I'm just gonna focus on something else now. Some reason I can focus on Family Guy though.
Well, it's because you just love Family Guy.
I love Family Guy. Say what you want about modern Family Guy, I just love Peter Griffin doing stupid stuff.
Okay. Well, what was the show? Oh yeah, The Walking Dead. I like that, but I'm not really into it anymore. My favorite character was Daryl Dixon. He was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Mr. Crossbow.
I remember when the first season came out. My dad was all over that, and then just stopped watching it.
Yeah,
that was years ago. He's a zombie guy. He has like a lot of zombie games on his phone, and
interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Very, very interesting. We are basically at the 29-minute mark. It's alright if we cut off a tiny bit early for our break. So, we'll come back here in a moment. Well, for you guys, it'd be almost instantaneous, but for us, it'll be a moment. So, yeah, we'll be right back. Alright, we're back from the... Well, it was going to be a short break. Turned a little bit longer.
Yep.
So, anyways, what's, have you heard any good music recently?
I've just kind of been listening to the same thing, really. Nothing new for me. How about you?
Well, nothing new for me either, but what would that be, what you're listening to?
I listen to a lot of, tech metal, nerdcore, whatever you want to call it.
Okay.
I think there's multiple names for it.
I listen to, well, kind of a little bit of everything now.
Yeah.
Except for metal, really. I don't really listen to metal that often. Who are some of your favorite creators?
Well, I've been listening to a fellow called DA Games since I was in middle school.
There you go. What kind of music does he make? Like,
He makes a lot of songs about video games. He's pretty well known. He also has he has like a real official band sort of thing. Iris Official, they make their own original music and stuff. It's pretty good.
okay. What I listen to is like, some examples of who I listen to. There's Cave Town. I don't really know how to describe their music, but I like it. So there you go. Then there's also what's it called? Oh, well, not it. He, Willie Nelson. He's a country singer.
Yeah, I like Willie Nelson.
And then a couple of rappers and stuff here and there. Nothing too fancy. I think the process of making music is very fascinating.
Yeah.
All the stuff they have to do just to make a song, which I'm hoping to teach myself or learn from other ways, so I can make my own music.
Yeah.
Any thoughts on that, bud?
I think it's good to start a new hobby. I haven't really made any music myself before, but I'm thinking about maybe doing it too. I don't know. Sounds fun.
Well, from what I've done so far, it is fairly fun.
Yeah.
Just gotta get my vocals down, then there we go. That's all I need to do. Now, to all of you guys out there wondering, where is Zephyr? He couldn't join us for this podcast. He will probably be in the next one. So yeah, that's why
I took his place today.
he's good old Rexy here. Reximus.
Yes.
Rectify. He took his place for today, and he'll probably be in plenty of future episodes.
Yes.
That's that, really.
Oh, I'm tired.
Well, yeah, we are recording. What is it? 10 o'clock. Yeah, recording fairly late.
Yeah.
Well, what else is there that we could touch up on before ending this cast?
Current events.
There's some current events we could touch up on. Yeah.
Elon Musk bought Twitter. Wonder how that's gonna go.
Yeah, me too. I have no clue how that's gonna go.
Hoping he makes it a more civilized land. It's like the Wild West out there. If you have an opinion, they're gonna shut you down on it, whether they like it or not.
Oh well. We'll find out.
Yeah. I only use it so often. I can't stand it on there sometimes.
I don't use it at all because, well, I just can't stand it either. I like Facebook.
Maybe I'll get Reddit again sometime. I haven't been on that in a while.
Well, Reddit is also an interesting platform, but
Reddit, place where people think they're smarter than everyone else.
that is true.
Need to make like a parody Reddit commercial or ad or something.
Yeah.
Reddit, where everyone acts like they're an expert on something despite having no knowledge on that topic. Join us today.
I think, for the podcast, I think we should create a Twitter/TikTok account. Because that's a good way to expand.
And Tic Tacs and
Tactics.
Tweeties.
Yeah. What is Tweety Bird doing as an app on my multi-cellular device? But yeah, I think I should set up an account on both of those platforms for the podcast with current progress of episode editing and whatnot.
Yes.
We were also thinking of making some subcategories for the podcast for like different things, like anything from just short podcast episodes for people who need a quick episode but don't want to come back later to finish it. And it could be
YouTube shorts.
kind of like that, except 15 minutes. And it can
That's
go,
not very short.
well, for a podcast it is.
Oh, that's true.
And it can go from that to, like, food reviewing. It can be anything in that range. And if we grow enough, I will consider starting a channel for gaming for the Uncast. But we'll consider that later on. We're not at that point.
Yun Gaming.
Yun Gaming. It's like Young Gaming, but minus the G.
Where did you come up for the name of that podcast?
We're not... I don't know. We were just saying names and that came up and we liked it, so... Yeah.
That works.
Now, I guess this episode here might have to be a bit shorter because it's late, like we've stated, and
I've been staying up around this time or later for the past week.
well, I feel like we should end this episode a bit shorter, and next time actually do the full length
Yeah.
because we are both tired.
A bit sapped for topics because nothing's been going on recently.
And we're half fried over here, so
Yeah.
we're struggling to come up with content.
Get more lemonade. Get more lemonade.
We don't know.
Fuel for the something. I don't know.
Fuel for the
The fire. No, there's no
fuel for the mind. Except it's just lemonade. Anywho,
Lemonade fixes everything.
lemonade does fix a lot of things,
Yeah.
including thirst.
Especially fair lemonade.
Anywho, I think this would be a good stopping point. Thank you for tuning in to the Uncast. This is episode 2. I know it was a little bit all over the place, but I'm sure it was still entertaining enough. Thank you for joining. I'm Buck, and
I'm Rex.
yeah, sorry, he's half out of it.
I'm tired.
I know you're tired. Anyway, okay. Be sure to tune in next time where we talk about what the fuck we feel like.
Yeah.